Hey user world, I am back with another video. We've got 3 different handbags to unbox to reveal to you, and it's kind of exciting. I know I've been focusing a lot on French indie brands, the mid-range brands, and then of course we ventured into some Chinese, Cantonese, or Hong Kong brands. We've never gone to Thailand. Yes, this is kind of a viral brand in Southeast Asia, particularly Philippines as well as Thailand. I wasn't able to find a whole lot of information on this brand. I just got, targeted by Instagram. Of course, I start scrolling and then I hit checkout. It's always that case. But let's just get right into it. With the very limited information that I got, because all the YouTube videos and articles on the House of Little Bunny were all in Thai or Tagalog, I was like, there's not much I can do with that. But this brand was started by a fashion model, actress, singer. She apparently does anything and everything in terms of talent-wise, which I clearly have none of that. Gorgeous lady. Her name is Kim Chu, and I think she's half Chinese, half Filipino, but then her career took off in Thailand, I believe. Again, not a whole lot of information, but she did start this brand back in October 2022. So an incredibly young brand, and it has gone viral over there. Their website is actually pretty terrible. It had barely any photos, so I had to go down to Instagram and Reddit, I believe, just to look at some pictures and get more information about it. But let me just unbox the first bag. And it comes with, well, the experience. I ordered it. I asked them some questions and they never responded. So I was just like, all right, screw it. Let's just go ahead and order it with my credit card. If something were to happen, I can always make a claim on it. However, the shipping was like stupid fast. I ordered this, I want to say, on a Friday afternoon, and it got here Monday afternoon via DHL. So coming from Thailand, this is pretty crazy. And both of them were packaged really nicely. It came with these little shopper bags, which are pretty cute. So this lady, whoever she is kind of a marketing genius. She just needs to work on that website a little bit more, as well as getting it over to the US market or the Western market, because I think she would kill it. It comes in this one-size-fit-all dust bag. It's okay. It's nothing special. Feels very polyester-y. But I did pick up this mini Nova, and this is in the sky color, which is completely adorable. Now, the Nova does come in multiple different shapes, sizes, different colors that you can choose from. I picked the mini one just because I thought it was pretty adorable. You've got their iconic logos. There's a film on here. Let me peel off the film. Okay, that took forever because there were 2 different layers of plastic film on there, which is kind of weird, but you can see this is a brushed gold hardware, and it just has this little, I guess it kind of looks like double infinity. She also made sure that there is a imprint or logo stamped onto the hardware that says Little Bunny. The bottom here, you will see 4 different feet. They came with rubber protective wear. So I'll keep it on for now. Actually, I'll take it off, which is really interesting because the feet and the material she chose is this shiny chromish gold color, as opposed to the button here with her infinity or double infinity signature logo is this metallic, not metallic, but brushed grainy hardware. So I found that the discrepancy is a little interesting. Like, pick one and stick with it, in my opinion. Same thing with the hardware. It is the same as the bottom. I don't know if it's the same. It looks a little bit more champagne gold, but overall you can't really see the difference. But if you look at it closely, you can start scrutinizing the different kinds of hardware. It comes with an adjustable strap that is long enough for me to crossbody, and how you open it is just this push lock that pops it open. Again, the same brushed gold hardware. You can see where the little tiny, I don't know what you're supposed to do with this. Put a little finger through it. Again, I got massive hands, but the top handle is fastened down by these little screws, and interior is just going to be a open compartment. Now, I opted to pay a little bit more for the leather version. There's a tab on their website where you can only select leather versions. However, she does produce a lot more PU, but from the feel of this, I don't know, it's so processed and so hard that It is questionable if this is even leather. If there's any remnants of like cow or leather, it has literally been stamped out. You don't smell any leather whatsoever, which, you know, for a lot of these lower cost indie brands, that just happens to be the case that I've noticed. The construction itself is very well done. Like, I don't see any loose stitching. The glazing is done immaculately. So I would say the craftsmanship on this bag is pretty fantastic. However, the leather quality, it's not up to par. But I'll talk about pricing in a moment, and that will probably explain why the pricing is the way it is. But I could see that this is going to be rainproof, indestructible, and just incredibly durable for any kind of usage. I don't know how this is gonna last in the long run in terms of the leather, if it's gonna be like PU leather and it's gonna start crumbling. Time will tell. How often will I use this bag? Probably not very often, just because it is a micro bag and you could basically use this like a bag charm. I'll show you what fits in all of these bags towards the end of the video, but this is pretty cute. Now, the reason why I think the Nova is a great option for you to look at, because it is pretty innovative. Now, this obviously does not come with those features I'm talking about, but if you look at their Nova, I'll insert some shots here. The cool thing that they've designed it to look like is the Hermes Constance, and pretty similar to a lot of box bags out there, is that it has two different hardware where you can pull it straight to be a crossbody, and if you pull the double straps and turn it into a shoulder bag. But what she did on top of that was pretty genius. Now, if it's aesthetically pleasing, I can't tell you because I actually didn't purchase one. I ended up with the Mini Nova for a particular reason. But with the top handle, you can actually pop it off like a little push button and then slip off the top handle and insert the longer strap to turn it into the traditional box bag. But if you want to wear it as a top handle, you remove the strap and pop the top handle on like little buckles and turn it into a clutch or a handheld bag, which I thought that was pretty genius. I'm gonna save my favorite for last. Yes, I do have a favorite out of all three of them. The second bag that I picked up is called The One. She called it The One. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already saw me starting to wear this bag, and I used it as my rainy day bag. So they use the same dust bag, nothing crazy. Does this look a little familiar? This is so on trend with everything that is out there when it comes to the big bags. This comes in multiple sizes. I picked the mini size, which they call the size 25, which is 25 centimeters across the bottom. And yes, I know you are thinking that this is a copy of the Manu Atelier, which many of you have reached out to me and asked me what my opinion is on that. The pricing on that one is just so incredibly high that I feel like I don't know if I want to pay that price. Again, I am sure that the quality is fantastic on that one compared to this one. But for a very simple bag with just a regular buckle, I don't know. I'm still kind of mulling over that, and it's been sold out for a while that I just like, I don't want to deal with how it's selling out. I also have been looking on the pre-loved market. Maybe it's just not as structured. The leather is incredibly soft. So the ones that I've seen on the secondary market, it's just like a heaping mess. Some people may like that, but from the pictures from Manu Atelier, I expected it to be a little bit more structured, and you know me, this is a preference, my personal preference. I prefer more structured bags. So hence this one is actually a perfect alternative. What she has done with this is, of course, put her signature double infinity on here. Now, I wish it was gold hardware, but I can't have everything. And one thing I found immediately very peculiar is that there's not enough holes in this strap here. I feel like if I were to place the button to the very last hole that was provided, it makes the bag look a little smushed up. Not a big fan of that, so I basically just left it undone. And if I really want, I may have to find like a belt puncher or a hole puncher, leather puncher, to puncture another hole so that it sits nice and loose and easy to get in and out of the bag. Now, the interior is one open, spacious compartment. It has one of these straps that it's got the magnets on there so that you can easily keep your bag closed, or I guess somewhat closed. And there is one interior zip compartment. with a leather tab. Zipper is pretty nice. The magnets are kind of cheapy. It looks a little bit cheapy, but it works well, so I guess I can't complain. It's not like the usual high quality magnets or a built-in magnet. If they can make a built-in magnet, usually point when it comes to my books, but it works fine. Normally I would just leave this open. However, when I was using the bag, it actually just sucks it closed by itself when it comes to the magnet. So no complaints there. The interior, this very smooth microfiber suede. It's a very interesting material. It does not feel linen-y at all. This particular size comes with a very short, thick strap. Now, I think with this particular Thai lady or Filipino lady, she must be incredibly petite. For me, this strap is a little short for what I'm used to. Not that it didn't work. It is strictly a shoulder carry strap and a top handle. I do like how it is a thicker strap, so it was really comfortable for me to wear around town. But normally when you see a bag of this size, you would expect the strap to be a skinny little strap, right? Because you can't exactly fill this up to be incredibly heavy. So having a thinner strap, it won't hurt your shoulders, but that is a design choice of hers. I'm not mad about it. It was just unexpected. Similar to the Mini Nova, the construction of this bag is fantastic. The leather just smells like processed leather. Like, it does not smell like leather whatsoever. If you told me this was PU leather, I would have been like, yeah, probably is. So I can't, I don't know. What's the test? I think PU leather has gotten so advanced in technology. Back in the day, your dad or my dad told me, it's like, this is how you test for leather. Grab a lighter and hold it up to the leather and you can see how it burns or not burn. I haven't done that test, but if I do, I'll let you know. But it doesn't feel, it feels like leather. It's just a very stiff processed leather. Am I mad about it? No, because I can literally just beat this bag up, throw it in the car, be out in the rain and not have to worry about wear and tear. Is it the most luxurious? No, it's not. Again, I'll talk about pricing, which will justify it. But if you want something that is pretty trendy, I think this hits all the spots. I've used this a couple times and other than the smell of the processed leather, I'm actually very pleased. Value for money is definitely there. Before I show you my favorite bag out of the entire haul here, do hit that like and subscribe button for me. If you are new here, let me know you are new. Drop a comment so I can welcome you to my channel. For those of you who are returning, you know what to do. I rely on you every single week when I upload so that my content, hopefully I'm like the first one in the United States to do a reveal of the viral brand that is in Asia. Let's go explore new brands together and hopefully find a treasure or two that you can actually incorporate into your handbag collection, whether it's big luxury or small indie brands that you may not have heard of at all. So this particular bag, I did not purchase directly from their website. I got this off of Poshmark. The ones that they have available on their website, the sizing wasn't what I wanted and the colors I was looking for. Yes, it is a pink bag, a hot pink bag. So typical of me, either super neutral or just like a crazy color like a hot pink bag. So I did purchase this one from Poshmark. That hence I think it's got a different dust bag, and this dust bag actually feels much more higher quality than the rest of it. The name of this bag is called the Treasure Bag in the size 18. It comes in a size 22. Again, this is pre-loved that I bought from Poshmark. So now I'm just like kind of suspicious. Like I ordered leather versions, but then they sold me Little House of Bunny. Could have sent me PU leather, but this one definitely feels a little bit different because this feels more like real leather and it doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't smell like plastic or it doesn't smell like leather. So whoever owned this before, maybe the chemical smell just faded away after they had it for a while. But yes, let's address the elephant in the room. This is obviously inspired by the Mini Lindy. In some ways, I feel like this is way more functional than the Mini Lindy, which I'll grab mine in a second here to do a side-by-side comparison. But you've got the bunny ear loops, which you can't, like if you've got the bigger one, Mini Lindy from Hermes, you can kind of wear it smushed like this. Well, I guess, yeah, it doesn't look right. She's got her signature little double affinity and gold hardware. You know, I am such a stickler when it comes to pink or hot pink. Everybody, including Hermes, decide to pair it with silver hardware. In this case, it is gold hardware. Not that there's a whole lot of gold hardware throughout the bag. You've got the feet. Again, it comes with its rubber protection sleeve. The person who owned it never really used it, and it's this incredibly shiny gold chrome material. The back of the bag is just one pocket here, which actually you can fit a couple cards in here, I believe, but it is not incredibly tight and stiff that you can't put anything in here. Obviously, it's not going to fit a phone, but if you just need somewhere to put your phone for a quick second, it is going to just have your phone stand up vertically. This bag came with two different straps, one being the leather one that matches the rest of the bag. It strictly is going to be a shoulder strap, and it's tied up with just little punch through, I don't know what you call this, but it's not going to be a buckle. It's not adjustable. However, it also came with a second strap that is embroidered, which I think is beautiful. So a really nice contrast to the rest of the bag. Again, not adjustable, but it is long enough for me to crossbody. So you can either wear it with one or the other. You can commit to one or the other if you're going out for the day, or if you want, you can wear the bag with both of these straps on at the same time. Is it seamless? Not really, but it's her first handbag brand, and first iteration design. I wonder if she'll make some improvements to it. Again, indie brands, I've said this before, they're always taking customer feedback and implementing to their next batch or next versions of the bag. The glazing is beautiful. Stitching is immaculate. I am truly impressed with the craftsmanship. On the side here, there are tiny little pockets. I don't know what you're gonna put in here. Maybe for the bigger version, it might make sense for you to have these little pockets to put stuff in there, but when it's in the 18 size, you're not gonna, what do you, the little, maybe AirPods or just headphones in general. Maybe we'll give that a try. She's got her stamp right there. So the little details all count, in my opinion. And the interior is just this open compartment with built-in magnets. Point, merit, check, whatever you want to call it. This one did come with a leather sample piece, showing you it's leather. The other ones that came directly from their website did not say that, so I don't know, maybe I should email them. I don't know. And at the bottom, you can see there's a little house of their logo, little bunny with gold foil imprinted to the bottom of the bag. I think that's just completely adorable. On the side here, you can see there are two different interior pockets. So instead of having a zip compartment right here, they decided to put it on the side. I actually used the pockets a couple times with my gift cards that I usually don't carry around, but I wanted to keep safe. So that's actually a pretty genius design. Other than that, that's pretty much the entire components of the bag. I actually love this bag because the design, the functionality, the craftsmanship, I have nothing but good things to say. For a brand that is this young, she is very in tune with what her customers would like. So just doing a quick comparison of the Hermes Mini Lindy, I literally just took this bag out and I'm getting punched in the face by the leather smell. Yes, this is thousands more. You've got the zipper closure here, which it's a little pain in the ass to do up. I usually just leave this open, and you can see there are pockets on the side here, whereas this one comes with magnets. And if this one you literally, at least you can think about putting stuff in here and have it be really secure, whereas this one, don't even think about it. You're gonna lose your stuff. Let's do a quick what fits in these bags. I was just using my RSVP dual bag. I filled my bag with all of my essentials. As you can see, you can definitely fit a lot more things in here if you want, but I've got my little Target reusable bag. I've got my Valentino catch-all. So you can see if you're familiar with the Valentino pink, and if you like that one, there's a little bit of a difference. My lippies mirror everything in here. My Go Yard card holder. You've got your phone. You can fit multiple phones. I did fit multiple phones. And then my Beats headphones. So I can literally just toss it all in there and it fits quite nicely. When it comes to the one bag, I obviously don't have it filled all the way up, but you can definitely fit a pretty standard size water bottle in here. So for a pretty compact mini bag, this one does fit quite a bit. The Mini Nova bag, I'm actually shocked how much it fit. You can see I've got the Valentino and the Goyard card holder. I wasn't able to fit the headphones in there, and as well as my phone. This is an iPhone X or iPhone 10, is my work phone. Now I have Samsung S23, the regular size. It did fit in there, but nothing much else could fit in there. So most of the time I have my phone in my pocket and or in my hand. So it's not a big deal. If I want to slim down, so to speak, to this tiny little purse, I could bring pretty much the bare essentials. Now, if I were to take my stuff out of the catch-all, it probably would fit in there a little bit better, but I feel more comfortable and secure because there is open space for it to fall, for things to fall out pretty easily. The Mini Nova is 1990 baht in Thai currency. If you exchange that to US dollars, this turns out to be about $58. The one in size 25 is 34.90 baht, which is equivalent to 109 USD. And again, this is supposedly the leather version. Now, if you opt for the PU leathers, which I totally would not go down that path, it is significantly cheaper. The shipping, because for these two items, I paid $85 for shipping. Now, if I were to pick another regular size bag, the shipping becomes like $100-something, which I was like, to take a risk and pay for all of that and not be able to get your shipping back, and the return policy is probably non-existent. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that. So I opted for a smaller bag, but if I'm going to pay for a flat price $85 shipping, I might as well get another bag to see what it looks like. So that was kind of my girl math, if you think about it. And that's how I ended up with these two bags. For this one, I paid about $100 via Poshmark after taxes and shipping. If you were to buy it directly from their website, pink is not available, but they do have other colors available. It's about $110, and then tack on another $85 for the shipping, which I think I picked up a pretty decent deal on Poshmark, since there are a lot of people who do travel to Thailand and they do bring it back to the United States, then decide they don't want it, or maybe they bought too many and decide to let them go. So I did find a couple of them, so if you want to try them out, I'll link them down below for you. There's not a whole lot of options, and you do have to pay attention to see if they are PU leather and or if it's real leather. Are these forever bags? No, they're not forever bags, but I can see myself using these and abusing these quite a bit if I'm going somewhere that I don't know, or they're a little bit shady or whatever. These are probably the bags I would opt to bring and still be incredibly stylish. If you've got little girls or people who are into bags, but they're not like trying to spend thousands or even hundreds of dollars, these are great options that are trendy and still very unique. Yes, these are dupes. A lot of them are dupes, but like I said, I'm not against dupes. If they have found a way to enhance the original versions of these, I'm totally on board with trying them out and just utilizing. Again, I bought this because the color is just so cute, and the rest is just more for the content that I'm providing you on this channel. Something a little bit different, something really fun. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see y'all next time.